Nintendo just sued the United States government and they want their money back with interest. What is up, everyone? Aldi29C here, and we have an absolutely stacked week to cover. A brand new Switch 2 life sim just dropped. The first ever LEGO collab in Pokemon history is already selling out, and Nintendo is taking the US government to court over the tariffs that have been shaking the gaming industry for over a year. Plus, TCG rotation dates are locked in, Pokémon GO has back-to-back events running right now, and there's a Pikachu plush from 1986 that the internet is absolutely losing their mind over. 30 years of Pokemon and somehow the news just keep getting bigger and bigger. Let's get into it. Let's start with the story that has nothing to do with the game and everything to do with the business of gaming. On March 6, 2026, that is literally yesterday, Nintendo of America filed a lawsuit against the United States government in the US Court of International Trade. The defendants named in this filing include the US Treasury Department, the Department of Homeland Security, the Office of the US Trade Representative, and several senior Trump administration officials, including Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. Here's the background. Back in February 2025, the Trump administration began rolling out sweeping executive tariff orders on goods imported into the United States. For Nintendo, a Japanese company shipping hardware and accessories into the US markets, those tariffs hit hard and fast. We already saw the fallout in real time. Switch 2 pre-orders were delayed in the US, Joy-Con prices crept up, and the accessory pricing across the board quietly was adjusted upward. Nintendo absorbed a significant amount of those costs directly. Now, here's where it gets interesting. On February 20th of this year, the Supreme Court struck down those tariff orders in a 6-3 ruling, declaring them unlawful. Great news, right? Except the US Customs and Border Protection then came out and said, and I want to be clear, this is not a joke, that they technically cannot issue refunds right now due to system limitations. So the money that was collected under what the Supreme Court has now called unlawful executive orders is just sitting there. Nintendo's response? File a lawsuit demanding the money back with interest. Their legal team's argument is straightforward. Since February 1st of 2025, the US government collected payments from companies importing goods under executive orders that now have been ruled unlawful. Nintendo says it suffered directly financial injury as a result and it wants to be made whole. Nintendo's not alone here. There are hundreds of companies that have filed or are expected to file similar suits, but Nintendo carrying this flag matters because when one of the most recognized brands in consumer electronics steps into a court over trade policy, it signals to every other publisher and hardware manufacturer that the era of quietly absorbing these costs is over. For Pokemon specifically, this is the story behind why your Switch 2 accessories cost what they cost right now. The outcome of this case, and others like it, will have a direct impact on hardware pricing, accessory cost, and how Japanese publishers approach the US market for years to come. This one's worth watching closely. Okay, let's pivot completely because Pokémon Pokopia has officially launched on March 5th for the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's exactly the kind of game that this franchise has needed for a long time. Here's the concept. You play as a Ditto who has transformed into a human. Your job is to build and grow your very own Pokemon paradise, attracting wild Pokemon to visit, cooking dishes for them, decorating your town, and slowly expanding what you've already built over time. Think of it as Pokemon's answer to Animal Crossings with a cast of characters that are generally charming. Two new characters stand out immediately. First, Stereo Rotom. This is a brand new form of Rotom shaped like a vintage stereo system, and it serves as the town DJ. You will find CDs scattered throughout your adventures, bring them back, and Rotom spins them live in your paradise. It is an incredibly fun mechanic that ties exploration directly to your town's atmosphere. Second, there is a special greeting character who runs a cooking system, teaching you recipes and helping you prepare dishes that attract specific Pokemon. The gameplay loop here is genuinely addictive. Multiplayer supports up to 4 players. Friends can visit each other's town, participate in activities like playing hide and seek together, and collaborate on building. There is a first-time limited launch event live right now, alongside an early purchase bonus for anyone who picks it up this week. So if you're on the fence, now is the time. The two most iconic brands on the planet have finally done it. The first ever official LEGO Pokemon sets launched on February 27th, and the internet has not calmed down since. There are 3 sets in the launch lineup. Starting at the top, LEGO Set 72153, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. This is a flagship. 6,838 pieces, priced at $649.99. It is rated 18+, and it's clearly designed as a collector piece. Pre-order allocations sold out across LEGO.com, Pokémon Center, and LEGO certified stores before it even launched. The second set, LEGO 72152, Pikachu and Pokeball, 2,050 pieces, $199.99, and the entry point LEGO 72151 Eevee, 587 pieces at $59.99. That Eevee set is the sweet spot for fans who want to get into the line without dropping $600. There are two additional items worth knowing about. First, the Kanto Region Badge Collection Set 40892. This is an 8-badge display case available as gift with purchase alongside the flagship Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise sets. That promotion runs through March 8th while stock lasts. So if you're watching this and you want it, you've got one day. Second, if you're a LEGO Insider member, you can redeem 2,500 points for the mini Pokémon Center set. It is a 233-piece micro build featuring a healing station, seating area, and computer details. It's absolutely adorable, and it's a members-only exclusive. Look, $650 is a lot of money, but when a set sells out in pre-orders before it even hits the shelves, the market has spoken. This is a premium collector line for adults fans, and LEGO knows exactly what they're doing positioning it there. More sets are reportedly planned for summer 2026. The first ever LEGO Pokémon era has officially begun. In Pokémon Legends CA, Mega Garchomp Z has officially been revealed, and it's blocked behind the Mega Dimension DLC. DLC owners can redeem a mystery gift now and start the path to obtaining it. Non-DLC owners can still redeem the gift, you just won't be able to use it. Ranked Battle Season 8 kicks off March 12th through April 2nd, and it's restricted to Pokemon with Mega Evolutions introduced in Legends CA. Mega Evolution Perfect Order drops March 27th with over 120 cards total, including more than 25 trainer cards and 30 plus Pokemon and trainer cards with special illustrations. Confirmed pulls include Mega Clefable EX, Mega Starmie EX, Meowth EX, and Mega Zygarde EX on the Elite Trainer box. It is 3 weeks away, so start budgeting now. Competitive TCG players, write these down. The 2026 standard format rotation goes live on Pokemon TCG Live on March 26th. This is your chance to test the new format digitally before it matters. In-person play Pokemon events rotates on April 10th. Pokemon TCG Pocket has 30th anniversary limited time missions live right now, running all the way through June 26th. Log in daily, complete missions, earn special anniversary accessories. It's low effort, decent rewards. There's no reason not to be doing this. This one starts in 3 days. Pokemon GO is celebrating the Pokopia launch with a crossover event running March 10th through the 16th. A brand new hat-wearing Ditto makes its debut. It's Pokopia themed naturally. Sudowoodo, Sorora, and the Kanto starters Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle will all be appearing more frequently in the wild. If you missed the 30th anniversary event that just wrapped up, this is your immediate follow-up. Now, this one broke the internet a little. The Pokémon Center revealed a Pikachu of Beginnings collection, a full-size plush, and a back charm keychain based on Pikachu's original 1996 Game Boy pixel art design. Rounder, blockier, and honestly kind of perfect. They launched at Japanese Pokemon centers and Pokemon store locations, and it sold out immediately. On March 5th, 2 days ago, the Pokemon Company officially confirmed a Western Pokemon Center release is coming. No date yet. The full-size plush is approximately $22 and the keychain is approximately $6. Scalpers are already active on the secondary market, so when that Western drop date lands, move fast. Alright, mark your calendars. June 1st, the Uniqlo UT 30th Anniversary Pokemon Collection goes live online at uniqlo.com and in select stores. 10 pieces total, 5 adult styles, 5 kid styles, all built around Ken Sugimori's original watercolor illustrations from Pokemon Red and Green. And that's your week in Pokemon. Nintendo is drawing a legal line in the sand over tariffs, a brand new life sim that might just be the coziest game on Switch 2, and the first ever LEGO Pokémon collab 30 years in the making that is already selling out. Big week and a big year. Now, before you go, what was your favorite story from the week? What story did I miss? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you got something out of this week's video, hit that like button. It genuinely helps more than you know. Subscribe to Aldi29C for your Pokemon weekly news, and I'll see you in the next one.